Abroad is not easy. If you're going to come here, make sure you are mentally ready for the struggle.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm with Elizabeth and she's going to share her experience as an international student living in the UK.
Hi. Okay, that's loud. I'm Elizabeth and I just recently got my master's in film and screen. And my advice, don't do masters. I'm just going to say it. It's not as easy as it sounds. From moving from Nigeria here to settling and to schooling in a lockdown and to doing assessments and to eventually finishing. It's not easy, I can't lie. So I moved from Nigeria during the lockdown in 2020 and I didn't want to travel, Lord knows, because it was going to be the first time I would be away from my mom and my dad and my sister and my money. I didn't want to leave the money. It was good money, but I mean, I come from a very bookwormish kind of family, so I didn't have a choice. Um, I moved here and it was not easy settling in from trying to get an apartment to stay. Well, some people would be like, it's easy for me because I had uncles and aunts and all of that. But it wasn't easy as well because I wanted to stay on my own. And then trying to find a house to stay in, trust me, wasn't easy. You have to have a guarantor or somebody who's been here to stand up for you and all of that. So eventually, I got a house. Well, yeah, I'm not sleeping on the bridge, am I? And then assessment. You have classes online, and I'm used to offline classes. I'm used to face to face, so it wasn't easy.
You also did your classes online.
Yeah, I did my classes online, so it wasn't easy adjusting to opening your laptop every day for an hour class. I can't lie, I used to sleep for like 30 minutes and then wake up again and act like I was there and like, sorry, can you repeat what you just said? But I wasn't literally listening to what she was saying. But she was she was quite nice to me. I can't lie, one of my lecturers, she was really nice. First semester came, I was hot, I was bubbling because I had no job. So all I was doing was waking up in the morning, doing my assignments, reading, and just being in school. But then I decided to get a job. And that was when the devil decided to slip into the cracks.
Tell us about how it went, all the experience.
One mistake international students make is when you get a job and the money starts coming. I mean, it's pounds you're spending, you're making pounds, right? You tend to forget school. You tend to forget that you have work. So you invest more time in work than school. So there's no balance with your school and work life. You're either out working or you're out partying. At least that was my case. People are different, right?
Yeah.
So when it was time for my dissertation, I was still working and I wasn't serious with it. I'll come back from work and I'll sleep. I'll be too tired to sleep. And I wasn't partying anymore, but I was working as well. And in the long run, I failed. I know I failed. They literally, when we're in primary school and you fail, they'll put zero with I and no. Did they do that with you? Yes, that was what I had. So I had to do the whole thing by myself. I stopped work because I couldn't handle both of them together. I stopped work and I was focused and I finally finished. And then I finished, right? I've passed. So the way it is, you see your result, provisional result first before the board sits and then it's official. And then I've seen my provisional result. Even before then, for my lecturers to even mark my work as a problem, one said to me that her cat was sick, therefore she doesn't know when she's going to mark my work. I'm like, I have dogs. My dog died. but you don't hear me saying, oh, I can't submit because my dog died. Don't let your personal life interfere with my own life. Like, I'm racing, like my visa was racing with me. My visa was running with me. It was a race against time for me, right? So what did I know? I cried, I begged, I prayed. I became such a good Christian. I was oh Lord. Anyways, she marked it. It was all done. Results came out, and they didn't want to release my official result, and I needed that to further my whole processing to stay here, my post-study visa and all of that. And then I kept calling. I was calling these people like a girlfriend who misses her boyfriend. I was calling them every single day. And every single day, they were giving me silly excuses. Call us tomorrow, call us tomorrow. So this is where the whole thing gets interesting. My visa was going to expire on a Sunday. So on the Thursday of that week that my visa was going to expire,
Wow.
I called them and I'm like, I haven't seen anything. The board has met at this time, so I know that everything is already there. It's just for you to release the result so the immigration team could have it. And then they said, there's nothing we can do. We're having technical difficulties and all of that. And in my mind, I'm like, so it's not only Nigeria that has problem. Even the so-called abroad has problem. So on the Friday, I had to email the visa team for my school, called them, and then, Jesus, they said to me, there's nothing we can do at this time. The best advice is for you to go back to your home country, and that will make you ineligible for your post-study visa. I didn't even know what to do. I was just crying because I couldn't at that moment. You can't think of anything to do. Then my friend started to Nigerians would say ginger. Began to ginger me. And I was getting upset. I literally went to the school without having a bath. I wore my slippers with socks. I didn't even wear sneakers and it was cold. I went there. Went to the student union office first, and then I said, I want the president. I don't want any other person. I want the student union president. So I got the student union president, went to the school office, and I wasn't calm. Now, I'm always a calm, collected person, but I found myself yelling and shouting. Obviously, I was, time wasn't my friend. And right there, it didn't take them. But obviously, I told them I was going to put on social media, I was going to call the school out and all of that. And then within 10 minutes, my result was out. It has been sent to the immigration team and they are sent it to the home office. So that Friday, I came back home within 20 minutes and I applied for my post-study and I'm like, God punish devil. It was, see, abroad is not easy. If you're going to come here, make sure you are mentally ready for the struggle. It seems fine in pictures. When people take pictures, you think the economy is better. It is, no doubt. But sometimes, there's a proverb that says, it's the person that wears the shoe that knows where it hurts. Yeah. So you don't know how hard it is to come here. I've seen people here that want to go back home because here isn't working for them. They can't afford 3 square meals for their family. And the way things are blowing up in Nigeria is the same, or Africa, is the way things are blowing up here. Yeah. You have people that used to be able to afford certain things, and they've had to sell their cars, have to sell, go on council housing. And quite alright, we have basic amenities, but at the same time, there's still a struggle, especially for international students. For people that pay their own fees by themselves, you have to obviously work to pay your own fees. I wasn't working. My dad was paying my fee, but I still had to work. I mean, naira to pounds is not, you understand? So I had to help myself out. So it's not easy. And then you think, oh, I would work, I would give someone my work to do. The person isn't in your department, so the person can only do what the person thinks is right. And then sometimes, if you're doing a course like my course, it's never right. Because your lecturers or your professors have an idea of what they want you to say. But if you're not saying it, you're going to fail still.
Yeah.
So you just have to be mentally ready, physically ready, financially ready, and just be ready for the unknown. Because I didn't plan, I planned my life straight, but it wasn't. It was more than crooked.
So how did you take care of your mental health during
I did not.
during that time?
I did not. I was depressed. I can't lie. I did not take care of my mental health. I stopped going to the gym. I let myself go. I couldn't even wake up in the morning and like open my curtains. I was always in darkness. Right? My boyfriend will literally have to leave his house. Now he doesn't live in my city. He'll have to leave his city to come and be with me just so I don't stay alone. My mom was scared I was going to do something to myself. But I wasn't. I love life too much still. But I was just really, really sad. I didn't. But when, everything was going, I realized that I wasn't doing myself any good. And decided, you have to get back to yourself. Started going back to the gym. Started trying to eat healthy again. Just doing things that, will make me happy. And that's the best thing you can do in this country, because this country is lonely. Especially if you don't have family members, It can be lonely for a person, and it can mess with your psyche. It messed with my psyche, and I'm happy that I am still sane, but I didn't take care of my mental health. You just have to get to that point where a man fears no further falling for you to actually rise up. So I was at my rock bottom, and I couldn't go down any further. I'm just like, just come back up. That's it. So
thank you very much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
You for sharing
You're very welcome. You're planning to come to the abroad.
story.
How I almost got deported.